Oh, so cursed, may you burn in hell forever, 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 forever. Boulevard. Boulevard. Oh, so cursed, may you burn in hell forever, 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 forever. Boulevard.
man, the king, the god of this shit, Nick fucking Gage. You know how I start this off. Shout out to all my MDK gang members around the world. And I want to let everybody know, Blvd Bullies versus the World is a podcast every Tuesday, 7 p.m. live on YouTube with my motherfucking boy, Larry the Legend. And what the Blvd Bullies are doing, they're trying to ignite a revolution within the fans to unite and make the crowds electric again. So check out the Blvd Bullies vs. the World, 7 p.m. live Tuesdays with Larry the fucking Legend. MDK all fucking day.
Oh, so Christ, may you burn in hell forever, 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 forever.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the longest running episodic podcast on the Blvd Bullies YouTube channel. Welcome to the most hated, the most watched, the most screen recorded, the most I wish that I were you piece of trash on the internet. Blvd Bullies versus the World, y'all. I am PK with the BLVD, and I am joined. Can you give me a toast, Larry? Toast, toast.
Cheers. Toast.
Okay, we got you.
Cheers. Yeah, toast.
And I am joined by my wrestling father, my fucking brother, a man who I can't keep my lips off his little black cheeks.
We love kissing.
I'm talking face cheeks, face cheeks.
Yeah, the face.
Former Showcase Showdown winner. Former boat owner. Larry the Legend. Yo, what up, dog?
Yo, did I ever tell you that one time I went to announce someone? I don't know if it was Tommy Dreamer. I don't know if it was Billy Gunn. But they told me, don't announce me as a former. They were like, announce me as he is a WCW champion. He is a WW. Yes, yeah. He is a WWF King of the Ring winner. They were like, don't call me former anything.
Yo, I'm into that. I could understand that.
Yeah, and it was like one of those moments where like a vet sunned me. There have been a couple times where vets have kind of like been like, yo, you did great, but I just want to let you know, next time you announce me, don't drop all that former shit. I'm a WCW tag team champion. I'm a WWF King of the Ring. Just say he is a WCW tag team. And I was like, wow, that actually adds up. But you're right. I did win the Price is Right, and I did own a boat for a very short period of time.
But shoot, you're not a former. You're a former boat owner, but you're not a former Showcase Showdown winner. You're a Showcase Showdown winner.
Yeah. Yes, Patrick. Yes, I did with the Showcase Showdown.
And if there's anything that we learned after this Sunday at the Blvd Bullies backyard barbecue, dead uncle's bongos on a balcony, ladder match, death extravaganza, two is that details are important. Attention to details are important. And we are going to be premiering the video in a few short moments.
We are?
We're going to be premiering the Blvd Bullies backyard barbecue in a few short moments because the fans are probably wondering, what happened to Sean and Bry? Spoiler alert, I fired them.
Yes, you did.
As before the match even started, well, first of all, I had my bags got lost at the airport, basically, right?
Yes,
this
indeed.
whole
Yeah,
time,
it happens.
my referee bag, I thought my referee stuff was all in this one bag over here. I'm like, okay, I'll be the referee. Brian, of course, has got to pick me up at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning. And I'm scrambling around with sleep in my eyes, looking for my bag. Can't find my bag.
Little quick flight from LaGuardia, Newark.
So I put on this shirt, which, and you know, I'm sure that if you're watching the videos or any of the photos or this even right now, you probably think, oh, that's probably Pat's favorite shirt. No. I have built my entire life around not looking like I wore my favorite shirt for the big thing I'm doing. This was the shirt I wore to golf with Steve on Friday night. It was just laying right there next to me. So I was like, fuck, I need a shirt. So I grabbed it. Sorry I look so good.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
So before we show this, I want to pull the curtain back a little bit and say, number one, every single time I see you, that is the best day of my life. And whenever I am around you, I just mutate into like my most productive and creative form. And from the moment you had before you arrived, I was running around doing a million things. And when you arrived, man, I felt my own magic go to the next level. And, man, if you feel half as much of that power that I feel when you come around me, I would be honored. We did a little pre-show. It is now up on YouTube, which is basically just us bullshitting for like 20 minutes.
Like Rosenberg and Booker T.
Featuring Christina Diamond.
Featuring our own, who is the girl they have that comes out now on their thing? Is there a girl? There's several girls. Catanzaro, and they have a lot of girls. But yeah, we did our own thing with Diamond as a Jace.
John Richter, what's up? And by the way, thank you everybody. John Richter, Urka, Bren, Chase, Amber Blackhall. I love watching these guys every week. Thank you, yo. Pork Chop Express. Pork Chop Express. Shout out the Grill Meister. The Grill Master, dude.
Okay.
You know, and it wasn't none of these like fucking...
I never ate more red meat.
It wasn't one of these...
Meat. I'm not even a red
Suburbia white guy burgers. These were heavily seasoned, delicious fucking burgers crafted at the hand of Pork Chop Express. Thank you. No pork chops, but burgers and dogs.
Wow, there were no chuletas.
And, it was an undisclosed location, so I don't want to completely, let everybody know where it was. But our hosts were so gracious and so amazing. And even though Sean has like a blood jihad against Brian, and Sean really has become the more possessed member of the Blvd Bullies, the vibes were on point all Sunday. Rain or shine, we made it work. And my face hurt when I got home that night, just from like riding in the van with Vinny Dudes, our amazingly talented videographer and editor, riding with all the people, hanging out with you, seeing Christina Diamond. I just even talking about ideas, talking about things. It just, man, it felt so good. I laughed so hard. I had such a great time.
Yeah, agreed. And I want to say, full transparency. full transparency. I'm not only a wrestling MC. I do a job a lot of the times in between gigs. And, when I was at work today around my colleagues, I was just thinking about how much more fun and how much more motivated I was to like be around someone like you that I knew was going to bring the best out of me, and I was going to bring the best out of, and the same for Sean. And that possession, you called it out about how last year was the first time that I truly became possessed.
You allowed yourself to become unhinged. We not to pat Bullies on the back, but I'm proud that you were comfortable enough to know that you are a well-respected and trusted member of the family. So it's like, I would like to think that we gave you the environment to feel free enough to start screaming, for the name of the Father and the Son. And credit to XPW, too, because it's almost like a Jace. It was a perfect transition from that possession into the comfortable lap of Ron Nemi, into the understanding and alternatively open mind of Rob Black, to allow you to bring that in the name of the Father, the Son. He just pile drove his fucking ass. to bring that energy. And I feel like after that barbecue, you brought that energy all year to XPW, dude, in everything you were doing. And, man, that makes me feel good.
Yeah, we make each other feel good, and that's very important when you're doing something, whether it be for money or for creative license, whatever you're putting yourself into. You gotta have fun while you're doing it, and you gotta bring the best out of who's around you. And yeah, thank you so much for saying that, because kid, you as well. I told you what I told you about how you said one little thing. It's funny because you said one kind of little thing that in a different environment, I might be like, yo, is this guy coming for me? You know what I mean? Like in a different environment, I might be like, yo, are you coming for the name?
If you're not as familiar with the person, and if it's in a public setting with like coworkers and peers, you could see how that would be like, especially in wrestling, where it's like, what are you burying me, bro? You're burying me. But that's not the way the artistic brain should work. That's the way that fucking tiny dicks have crafted the environment. It shouldn't be that way. It should be no holds barred. Talk about it openly. Not like, oh, you're burying me. Oh, you said this in front of this person. You hurt my thing. It's like, nah, dude, if there's true trust and we're truly on like a mission together, and I made those calculations before those words even left my mouth, Larry. You know what I mean? I knew you could handle it.
And in the moment, okay? I'm like, oh shit, he's right. I gotta save some for and people have done that to me at shows. They've mentioned at intermission, the second half. You got the big heave ho coming. Don't forget about the big heave ho coming. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I had that presented to me in all different walks of life, but when you do it, I know where it's coming from, and it don't do nothing but bring out the best in my possession.
Well, and it's like being, it's almost like restaurant life in a way. It's like, yo, where the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? Like, yo, where the fuck is my shit? Fuck! It's like that high pace fucking, and it's like, okay, yo, at the end of the night, we all chill. We all realize that, like, we love each other. We're looking out for each other. We're all, the more intense we get, that just means we're all, like, that much more passionate about the greater good, And I didn't yell at you. I just said something along the lines of, like, keep that energy, Larry. Keep that energy, dude.
You were directing. You're a director. Just like fucking the guy in Scream 3. Fucking, a director, Sid.
Yeah.
That's what you were doing. You were directing Larry.
Well, and because, and also, that's why you, like, I don't know. It's almost like, it's like practice, right? It's like, yo, okay, I know it's 2:00. But I want to say this 1,000 times, because I know that when the shit gets popping off, instincts take over and adrenaline's rushing, and, whether you're wrestling or whether you're performing or whatever, your mind changes, the environment changes. So that's why you practice it 1,000,000 times. That's why I walk around getting everyone in the corner, annoying the fuck out of them. Right?
I just stayed away from you. I saw.
Yeah, I know. You're avoiding me as much as you
can. Talk to him, dude. Like, I saw you.
Because shit's gonna be a tornado, and once the tornado hits, you want to try to like have a chance to rely on muscle memory.
Indeed.
And I didn't direct you in that way. I just told you, like, yo, Larry, okay, so you were you transformed into a demon, and we took a little snack break, and I'm gonna need you to re-fucking transform.
Yeah, yes, because that's what it is. The Scooby snack, the Doobie snack in the reset, whatever was going on behind the scenes. It's like, all right, don't, it ain't break time. You know what I mean? I know it's break time, but it ain't break time. Remember, we're doing something out here. Hey, real quick before I forget, because I told her to watch, I want to shout out my new friend, Jean. Jean, I said I do a podcast every Tuesday, 7 to 9, called Blvd Bullies versus the World. And I told her at the front end of it, I would say, what's up? So, Jean, if you're watching, thanks for stopping by earlier today. And hi. Hi, Jean.
Hi, Jean. Hi.
All right, let's keep going. Come on, let's keep going.
John Richter in chat says, I love when Long Dong Larry says, holes getting stretched during commentary.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Before you take over, that's kind of what happened yesterday. Is like, last year, You unhinged yourself, and like basically everything you came with that day at Barbecue One was from like the fucking deep gut. And then you do a year at XPW. You take kind of that base. You do a year at XPW. And so during XPW, you probably premiered Stretching His Whole. So then Sunday, you came with not only that same satanic energy, but everything that you've naturally learned over the last year. And you, my friend, were on another level. I almost called a fucking priest to come. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Even your faces. Even your faces. Dude, like, he's just a demon. He's just
I'm overtaken. I'm overtaken. I'm overtaken by the fire. Okay? And it's how appropriate that one of the clips I shared involved that element. Because I was overtaken by the fire. Bro, you talk about you in the van when you got home. When we were done, I was exhausted. I was like, my whole shoulders fell. I was just like, oh God, are we done? You know what I'm saying? Like my whole body was beaten the fuck down from just giving my all for us. I didn't go up to that undisclosed location from where I am right now for nothing.
Yo, and you know what, dude? Oh my God. Like I don't know if you feel this way, but this whole journey did not start with a goal to get into wrestling and be Hokey or King's Road or whoever the fuck or MLJ. The whole thing just birthed from like, I don't know, band mentality, just unhinge and create. And as you go step by step through even wrestling business or even just aging in life, the ability to just become completely fucking unhinged and let the thing that you've been thinking about creating take over. And just to serve an idea rather than the idea of your own image. I think as you get older, it's harder and harder to do. And so that's why, despite the outcome, where I fucking fired these bitches, and you're about to see how it happened, despite the outcome, I am very fucking thankful to have those moments with the guys and with you as well. Because it's harder and harder to serve your vision. You know, when you're 23 playing guitar, yeah, okay, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? But, you know, when you're a little bit older and you got to worry about rent and money, and every tattoo idea is really just winds up being a cell phone bill you got to pay. It's harder and harder to reach that pure level of, like, just absolute fucking manic freedom. And I felt that in the air with dues paid on Sunday.
You're almost 10 years. Are you 10 years in?
Yo, I mean, yeah. Blvd Bullies, first Instagram post, December 2015. First,
yes, I knew. 1 year away from you. You're 1 year away.
Well, first YouTube video, summer 2016. So on the shirts, it says established 2016. But, you know, and you'll see it in what we're about to show. There are people, the people who created Blvd Bullies weren't even the first version of Blvd Bullies that the fans saw. Michael and Liz were, yeah, part of it. But Zach Linder, you know, John Ovanesi.
And what's his name? Michael. What's his name?
Michael
the guy's name?
Gunny.
Yes. No. The guy that was there with you the night Linder was banging on the wall. You were front row
John,
the guy
that's
who
John.
I've never seen again. You said his name.
John Ovanesi. And Zach Linder was banging on the wall. And Billy Brewer was his, what did they call that? They did an Upside Citizens Brigade, like fucking Monday Night Raw improv. Like those guys were doing it when we met them. So I don't know.
Yeah. Legacy.
Yeah, and you know, and that's why I said to you, all right, Larry, yo, you're fucking amazing. Let's you know, like, yo, when we come back, keep that energy because it's a fucking legacy item.
It was a little bit more whipping. It was a little bit more like, hey,
no, never with you. Never. With you.
In the moment, you kind of were like, hey. You kind of were like, hey.
No, I zeroed it on you because you're the only one that, you know what I mean? I zeroed it on you because you're the one I want You're the one I need to
I
perform.
mean, yeah, I know what you mean, but I know what you mean, but I just remember at the time, it's kind of like, whoa, Pat's running me.
No,
You know, like,
dude, I literally said, I was like, yo, same energy. I said like 2 words, dude. I didn't like fucking accost
Pat,
you.
if I remember correctly, I was like being very loud to someone up top, and I was like yelling back at them and having an interaction, and you were like, hey, don't forget, same, when we come back, same shit, you gotta get a whole second half. And I was like, oh shit, Pat's right. I'm yelling and fucking wasting, and we still got shit to do.
Either way, thank you for understanding where I was coming from and taking it in a positive way, because yeah, you're right. Like, if we were in a different environment, it'd be like, who the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I'll quit right now. I'll walk out right now.
We get almost a decade.
Yo, if somebody said that to me at intermission of a wrestling show that I was announcing, I would come out and deliberately act tired. I would like yawn. Just to fuck that one person.
Who would take those liberties with you?
All right, y'all. So here's what's going to happen. Brian and Sean were fired, and we're about to show the footage and get you to where we're at. Afterwards, theoretically speaking, Brian and Sean are going to come back, and we're going to do their final. What? Yeah, we're going to do their final show because, Larry, even the most egregious of offenses that deserve firing, you still deserve an exit interview. So what I would like to do...
Yeah, dude, you ain't fucking just whistling Dixie. Yes, I tell anybody that I know in IRL that leaves, I'm like, bro, you should, or sis, you should request an exit interview and talk about, like, why? Like, this, like, what happened,
So here's what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that I figured out the logistics and the technicalities of this. I'm going to pan over. I'm going to play the video. Larry, your audio track is on the same audio track as the video audio track.
Okay.
So I'm not going to share play with you because I don't want to fuck up your setup, and I don't want to overburden my setup.
Okay.
So if you have a second device that you want to watch this on YouTube, you can. But if not, just like, I'll cue you back in. I hate to leave you in silence.
Yeah, because I'm not set up for
I hate to leave you in silence, but that's what we're going to do. So, guys.
Am I going to be on screen? Am I going to be on screen?
No, you are not going to be on screen.
Oh,
you could go, make lunch if you want. Make some dinner if you want. And I'm not going to be on screen either, and I'm not going to be talking either. We're just going to premiere this right here live on the stream, the Blvd Bullies Backyard Barbecue 2. Now, I don't know about rolling this shit out. What?
The whole thing is going to be premiered now?
So here's what I did, Larry. I put our 24-minute preview. And by the way, shout out Vinny Dudes. Vinny Dudes.
Shout out, Vin.
Vincent.
Shout out, Vin.
Just crushing it. 8 a.m., filming in the rain. Setting up a beautiful pre-show for us to bucket bullshit with no notes. Just sit down and go nuts. Which, by the way, is live right here on YouTube right now. And also the full match is on YouTube. I just figured let's just put it out for people to watch. And then
everything's out?
Everything's out, Larry. Yo, we're not fucking red jumpsuit apparatus. We're going to do a teaser for the teaser for the teaser. What are we, VXS, dude? All the theatrics, all the teasers. Yo, who's got time for that?
An announcement about an announcement.
Who's got time for an announcement of an announcement? The shit that we're about to show you is already on YouTube. We're about to watch it right now and bring back in Sean and Brian and have them do their exit interviews.
Wow.
Sorry to have spoiled the fucking surprise. So Larry's going to go away. I'm going to go away. Let's all watch this together. Let me see if this works, Larry. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, so crazy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
it's working.
It is time for the Blvd Bullies
Backyard Barbecue 2. Dead Uncle's Bongos on a Balcony. Ladder Match. Death Extravaganza. Two. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of esteem to introduce to you, for the second time annually, in all circles regarded as the greatest no-ring referee in the history of this earth. Woo-hoo! Pat!
Yeah!
Pat! That little bit.
Pat!
Now we already know the stipulations for this bout. Two representatives from the Blvd Bullies will be represented by the two competitors. The first competitor to scale the goddamn motherfucking ladder and get to the dead uncle's bongos will be declared the winner. Woo-hoo! Pat, I don't want to wait any longer. Let's get the Blvd Bullies Backyard Barbecue 2 kicked off with a biggity bang. And this, our featured presentation. Represented by the deathmatch doctor himself, Sean Nazaro, from King of Prussia. This is the Villanova, Casanova, Kit Osborne! His opponent, supposedly accompanied to the ring by Bad Take Bra, the One Take Punch merch guy, from the wild and woolly jungles of New Jersey, this is the Tarzanian Devil!
Let's do it! There we go.
I know, ready, Tarzan! Spin that light and follow up with that gathering stick! Just going across the back!
Wait.
I'm
sorry, but I couldn't have that.
And right there in front of ringside Sean, giving him the business.
Tarzan!
I'm on the outside. Oh, wait! Oh, good gracious! Oh, son of a bitch! Be careful. Oh, he dropped toe hold Tarzan right into that damn pool. And who knows what that liquid is in there? That could be piss. That could be a swimming pool full of piss. And now, watch it! Kid Osborne's smartly going down. Get on those combos. What the hell is this? Kid, using his damn elbows. And what's this? Where's Brian? Tarzan! Hey! And the deathmatch doctor! What the hell is this? But ringside Sean just took the damn tubes! He just took the damn tubes! And I don't know what he was saying. He was telling him, "Oh, European uppercut! European uppercut in the name of the goddamn law!" Oh my gosh! Oh wait, what is this? Tit for tat out this bitch! Oh, one more! What's good for the goose is good for the kangaroo and a goddamn getting funky like a monkey with that elbow. What is this? Oh God! Oh! Using that gathering stick as a post. propelling himself. Oh, God, my dream. Oh, God, and ringside Sean just built it. Oh, and now he's using the damn. He's using the damn motherfucking fingers. What the ringside Sean with a goddamn big double axe handle smash. Whoa, referee Pat is saying it's not allowed, but there's no Brian. There's no Brian. So anything goes. Oh, he just got one in the break basket. He just got a damn using the chair on ringside Sean, the deathmatch doctor, and Ken Osborne's fucking ass. Oh, going for a suplex. Ken blocking. Blocking. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh my God. Oh, he's getting the chair. Oh, Tarzan. Using those educated feet. Using those educated feet to stick that chair right in Ken Osborne's face. Tarzan! Oh, what a goddamn motherfucking DDT! Ringside Sean is feeling it. Tarzan's in complete control, and Pat doesn't give a fuck. Oh, God. Way to go. You know, Kid's got a damn cross across his necklace. Trying to summon the power of Christ. Ain't no Christ here at the Blvd Bullies. Backyard baptism. Balcony dead Uncle Bongos on a ladder fucking match.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Come on, Kid! Kid confessing his love for Christ. It ain't gonna do you no good. Not here.
Brian.
Oh, he's too rich in his ass. Tarzan! Tarzan with a goddamn stretch! Tarzan! You gotta climb the ladder to the Congo. Oh my God! You should know that.
Come on, kid!
What this guy is doing? Oh no!
No!
What the go? Oh, we're going to see. Oh no! Hey, what the hell? Oh God! On high! You better not climb that. You better not climb that. Goddamn motherfucking chair shot! Right to the back of Tarzan! Hold him down! Can't climb it! Don't climb it! Oh no! Climb it! What the hell is this? Using the gathering stick! Hold him down! Using the gathering stick on his damn nuts! Absolutely. Oh, God! Ringside Sean getting in on the action! Ringside Sean getting in on the action! Oh, wait! Put his head right there! Put his head right here! Put all of them! Come on! Stop! Sean! Sean said, if you don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck. Have some of this. Sean! And look at this. Sean! Look at this. I got you. Oh, no. Tarzan says not today. Tarzan says not today. I got crucifixes.
Larry, give me a fucking lighter.
I got one for you, brother. He needs a lighter.
The chain's broke.
He needs a lighter. I don't know what the fuck for. I don't know what on God's name for.
Please, no.
But we got one here.
Please, I'm begging. Oh, he's doing it.
Oh my God! What the fuck is this shit right
Put
here?
this shit on fire.
Oh God, no!
Oh no!
And Tarzan! No! The fire! The fire! The fire! The motherfucking
Bongos, baby!
And Ken Osborne's flesh is burning! He's burning in hell! No crucifix will save his ass!
Come on, get these fucking bongos out, man. I'm gonna play these fucking bongos so hard, man. I'm gonna fucking rock these goddamn bongos.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, we just got him in the face with the damn pocket sand. Oh, another motherfucking axe handle. Another axe handle. Oh, and working him over. Working his ass over. Working his ass over. Working his ass over like a damn red-headed stepchild. Working his ass over. Stretching his ass. Stretching his entire hole.
Later.
It's up there on the ladder. Look on the top of the motherfucking ladder. Oh my God. Hey, who put that there? What the hell is this? What the hell is Kit doing? He doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't want to be a part of this.
Pat, you're an official.
I'm not a part of this.
You got it?
Terrible idea.
Get him, Kit.
At least Tarzan, he practices this in his backyard. You know?
God damn it, move out of my way. There you go.
I gotta strongly advise you.
He said fire.
That's right, Kit. You were in the Cub Scouts. You know how fire burns. You were in the Cub Scouts. Lay it in him, Kit. Lay it in his motherfucking Tarzan. Whoa! What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Oh my gosh.
He's alive!
No way!
Ginsburg is alive!
No.
Ginsburg! Oh, and he's going in on Sean's ass! He's going in on his ass! Pulling him that fuck! Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, God! Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, tearing his ass out! Do some more! I didn't get it on camera! Real motherfucker!
Holy shit.
Brian Ginsburg, he's not taking no shit!
Get up, you fat fuck.
He's not taking no shit! Get no shit from the deathmatch doctor!
Good God.
Happy birthday, Andy Lawler! Oh, God on high, what the fuck is this? Oh, the knee! That $1 million knee! That motherfucking $1 million knee from the deathmatch doctor! Howard Kid! Kit's in this motherfucker, he got to the damn! Pat's over there drinking! Pat's drinking! Fuck you, you little fuck! Oh no! What the fuck is this? Oh, he's stretching that hole! Oh, he's stretching that hole! That's that shit! Oh, we got a double hole stretch! A double hole stretch! Oh, yeah! Fucking holes are being stretched!
This is your fault. It's your fucking fault.
Look at this shit!
You fucking mug.
And
You're gonna take a shot. You're gonna take a fucking shot.
These motherfuckers! Wherever that hole stretch!
You stupid bitch.
I ain't doing a goddamn thing! Pat's walking in the corner, contemplating his fucking life right now!
Kid, help me,
And what's Kid doing?
Kid, help me,
Basking in all his glory!
help me,
Tarzan!
Kid.
I think they both have band together and said, fuck this shit! Pat's got another Miller Lite. He don't give a shit. And neither do I. But right now, God damn it! Oh, son of a bitch! Oh my God! Popping motherfucking balloons! Oh no! What the hell? Tarzan! What is this? Tarzan seemingly turning. Genzi! What the hell is this? Oh my mother! You're supposed to be my champion! Oh my mother! What are you doing? Pat! And the and the sons of rain! The goddamn rain! Fire! Pain is the motherfucking rain! And thankfully Ginsburg has been saved! Oh goddamn nature! Go! Motherfucking nature! And as the rain falls from the heavens, Tarzan and Kit are still battling! Ginsburg on the ground, squirming like a piece of shit! Ringside choke! The deathmatch doctor has something in mind! He has something in motherfucking mind! Oh wait, he's sending up for Kit! He's setting it up for that motherfucking Villanova Casanova. That blonde-haired, blue-eyed, Aryan motherfucker. That's why Sean got him. He's the master fucking race, that's why. And now, what the hell is this? Oh, they got two. Oh, but kid's bird. Jew bird. Oh, give a goddamn shot at on kid. What the fuck? Oh, son of a bitch. This is broken down into nothing more than a goddamn fucking bedroom mayhem extravaganza. And kid. Oh! Wait, Pat. What is this? Oh! The referee Pat! What's Pat doing? What's Pat doing? Oh, God damn it! Pat! Pat has the bongos! Pat has the motherfucking bongos! No!
It wasn't supposed to be like this!
God damn
It wasn't supposed to be like this!
Oh, son of a bitch! Son of a motherfucker! I don't even know what to say. You're gonna have to tune in.
It's raining on our parade, literally.
I don't even know what to call. Tune in every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, for Blvd Bullies versus the world. This is Larry Legend, out of time. Bye-bye!
I'm here at Brian's dead uncle's grave after a long night out on the town with the Blvd Bongos. Now you might be wondering why I did what I did at the Blvd Bullies Backyard Barbecue Part 2. That's because Brian and Sean, for the past year, I've sat back and watched you guys absolutely destroy the Blvd Bullies name. Made the Blvd Bullies brand into something that we started this thing to absolutely combat and destroy. And that's mouth-breathing, comment-typing, message board fucking wielding assholes. You take yourselves too seriously. You ruined a good thing. And what you don't realize is Blvd Bullies existed long before you guys came around. Long before we even had a YouTube channel. Billy Brewer, Zach Linder, John Ovianessen, hell, even Brett the Hitman Lauderdale when he was a referee. And then you got Michael, Liz, Steve, Cass, Rob Black's dad, all laid to rest, and I don't look back. We're the Chicago Bulls, baby. We're a franchise. And when Michael Jordan leaves the franchise, it keeps on going. The only thing is, y'all ain't Michael Jordan. I am. So, as far as right now, effective immediately, both of your asses are fired! So stay tuned. On Tuesday, Blvd Bullies versus the world, we're gonna keep on ticking. I almost did it. I almost did it perfectly, y'all. I almost absolutely transitioned perfectly. I just accidentally hit 2 panels otherwise. But there you have it. There's the Blvd Bullies Backyard Barbecue 2. MVP, Larry.
And you fired them.
They're fired. These 2 motherfuckers are fired, dude.
So what are they doing here?
Can you, Brian and Sean, the excommunicado members of the Blvd Bulladado, could you give me a toast?
Yes.
Toast. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Toast.
Hey, what's up? Hey, welcome
Hello.
to the show.
Excommunicado of the Blvd Bullies.
It's a podcast. So, yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened, and I laid in wait.
Bolivados.
I laid in wait for a year. Because you guys made me
Like a
so
snake.
utterly fucking sick. You know, and Sean even said it. He said it on the pre-show, by the way, which you can see on YouTube. I didn't even make that connection. I just picked up this shirt to wear because this is the one that I had golfed with Steve.
And
your favorite shirt.
Referenced it. He's like,
He goes, "Oh, nice snakeskin. You're a snake." And I was. I planned it. I didn't, but I'm glad that Sean made the connection. Yeah, and I did turn. I turned on both of you, and guess what? I'll get into my motivation later on, but the most important thing is that the Blvd Bullies bongos, Brian's Dead Uncle bongos. Hey, you know, Brian, you had lost sight of the whole fucking point. Sean as well. And I took it upon myself to not only remove both your toxic, stupid asses from the Blvd Bullies, but I wanted to I wound up being the one honoring Brian's dead uncle. Although I did put my cigarette out on the top of his grave, but I want you to know that it was fucking pouring rain. And I got down on my hands and knees, and I, in the nombre de Padre to Espirito Santo, I prayed to Brian's uncle and I said, "Hey, I just think for this promo it would be good for me to put this shit out on your grave." And he was like, salute, brother. Go for it. Mazel tov, you know?
Indeed.
So, hi, Brian. Hi, Sean. How you guys doing? How you feeling?
Hello.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well.
I guess I'll start with Sean. Have you made a plan for life after the Bullies? After I swerved you, outsmarted you, and betrayed you?
I took a trip into Midtown today. I went to 47th between 7th and 8th, and I visited the Church of Scientology. So,
oh my God!
I thought you were going to say you were going to go to one of these Chad Min's open casting calls.
No. I paid a good visit to the Church of Scientology, and let's just say my journey has yet to begin.
And Brian,
this motherfucker.
Hey, you know what? I salute to you, Brian. How do you feel?
I feel great.
I have no doubts that Brian was going to come out of Sunday feeling the exact same way he feels all the time, which is great.
All the time.
He's like, "Oh, it was fine. It was fine."
I need to say right now, this might be my exit or whatever you will.
Exit interview.
The whole experience was a cathartic journey. I was home injured in bed with my Albanian big-breasted wife watching Big Mama's House, and I blacked out. And next thing I knew, I was at an undisclosed location seeing madness unfold before me.
Well, it was very interesting how Sean injured you, destroyed your larynx, gave you more orbital pain, and sent you to a local medical facility, and we didn't think you were going to be there. And then all of a sudden, just a touch of the supernatural. You're standing on the balcony, and this is the best part about that to me, is that you're not looking down at Sean. You're just looking dead forward like Michael Myers. It's very funny.
I don't know how I got there. I don't know when, but I did. And I will say that I attribute it to my dead uncle and the bongos.
You think he was looking out for you?
I arrived at that moment, and I felt no pain. I don't even remember. I don't remember a thing. It was just a completely out-of-body, cathartic journey.
And
I just want to thank you, Patrick. I need to thank you for doing what needed to be done. All I wanted was for the bongos to go to my dead uncle's grave. That's all I wanted.
See,
I like making bad jokes, and I know I make everybody upset, but all I wanted was to put the bongos at rest. And now that, Patrick, you did what needed to be done.
Okay, so yeah, and Sean, I want to throw to you because I don't want you to think that I put those bongos on Brian's dead uncle's. I don't want you to think that I put Brian's dead uncle's bongos on Brian's dead uncle's grave because I, in the end, sided with Brian. I wanted to just honor like the natural order of things. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be a little girl.
I just wanted to honor the natural order of things. And I just wanted to like do something, you know, and by the way, photos will come out if you become a member of this channel. And by the way,
Want to be a member?
if you want to be a member, you probably see that footage of me with my snakeskin shirt at the Mermaid Strip Club fucking bop, 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 Boulevard bopping away on these bongos. There's probably a shot of me looking at 9% beers in a bodega holding these bongos and this shirt on. But I didn't do it to honor and side with Brian, Sean. I did it just to lay the entire storyline to rest, get both of your toxic asses out of our show, and just move on. And, you know, listen, last year we kind of had like season 1, season finale barbecue, season 2. Then season 2 was like bigger and badder. We kind of ended that there. And I just want to, this is like the post credits of season 2. And I want to just move on. So Sean, I want you to know that when I turned on all you guys, I tried to pour the beer on your bodies equally. And the bongos went to the place that, objectively speaking, they needed to wind up. Do you can we find common ground there at least?
Fair is fair. Fair is fair. Fair is fair, my friend.
So Sean, how was your backyard barbecue experience? Because the plan was for you to manage Kit Osborne, and 30 seconds in, you screamed, "This is a tag match," and decided to wrestle.
I saw that.
Well,
wasn't in the contract. Wasn't in the
was
contract.
not in the
made by my
contract.
sister,
Violated the
lawyer.
contract. Secretly snuck
Violated.
away and tied a little caution tape tag rope to the fence so that when I, as the referee, questioned him, he said, "The tag rope's right here."
and to that, Pat, I'll take it from there. And you, my friend, are not lying. It was there. It most certainly was there. And upon your arrival, we were getting ready for the backyard barbecue too. The bongos were already set on that goddamn balcony, but we needed to make our space. The caution tape was out, and the good old Ball Steve took the initiative, and he wrapped those caution tapes around. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Thrice.
Making a nice little, ring there for us. And
Steve was an invaluable member of the match set design.
To my surprise, Steve really understood what really makes a wrestling ring. And whether there's a tag match or not, that rope is hanging off that.
Which it definitely wasn't. Which it definitely absolutely wasn't.
That tag rope was there. You saw it. I held it. And we were good to go.
Are you telling me that Steve made this tag rope?
I was under the assumption that it had just become a tag match because it was their tag rope.
Sounds like you're putting the blame onto somebody else, Sean.
It sounds like under the cover of the night when we were all eating
I'm just
crackers
saying
and
we
cheese.
had you gotta blame the ring crew then. Who else is there to blame?
You should take
Ring crew.
You know, I should have
ring
thought,
crew.
I should have realized that something was afoot when we were all talking about what was about to transpire and you were jumping up and down, slapping your tits like Brock Lesnar. I should have assumed that you. I was thinking
I had
to myself,
a tassel. If you actually paid attention,
why is
you
Sean
would've noticed,
stretching? That's what I said to myself.
You
I said,
would
why
have
is Sean
noticed
stretching?
because I'm a fat guy that has to be some sort of active.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Let's be
Why is
serious
Sean
now,
stretching
Pat.
right here.
stretch before anything,
Huh.
honestly.
So you have to stretch before anything. I'm a big guy.
Why is Sean
Well, walking
doing
down the road.
bicep curls with cables right now and rubbing himself in baby oil?
So with that being said, Pat, if you would have paid attention, then you would have seen that the reason why I was jumping up and down was that I was wearing some cool Marty Jannetty style tassels. And if you would have listened when I said, "Aren't my tassels cool?" you wouldn't be here asking that question, my friend.
I know that the whole beef is over, but I just want to say that I only like tassels when they're on breasts.
Well, I guess you never got to
Try
experience
to
wrestling in the
tell us that.
80s, my friend.
Yeah, the people who think that tassels are best on wrestlers in the 80s are the ones who's never seen them on breasts.
I have in Atlantic City.
No,
Not
well,
a
that,
strip club you
that
wanna go
explains
into,
it.
though.
That explains it.
Me too.
So you know what I'm talking about, right there by the trop.
So, Sean, you got in the ring and absolutely laid waste to Tarzan Duran. Body shots, Irish whips.
Irish whip. Where did you see Irish whip in that video?
Maybe not
I didn't
Irish
see
whip,
it.
but you did it.
I saw some.
I love
saw
that it's
some
called
clubs.
an Irish whip.
I saw a club. I saw a back rake. I saw a kick. Very, very, very good managerial heavy spots that you see the great Jim Cornette use.
Sean, yes.
Jim Cornette,
Yes.
if
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
not mistaken.
You're telling me that Jim Cornette in a one-on-one match.
Yes, he was doing that.
So you're
Sean
telling
was
me
doing
you're
it.
telling
Bobby
me
Heenan.
you're telling me that
He
Jim
was doing
Cornette
Bobby
was going to
Heenan.
manage
Yes,
a
bro.
one-on-one match
Hey,
and
Larry,
decided to
any
hop
more
up on the fucking
explanation
apron
needed,
and
Larry?
make it a tag match?
I don't
Bro.
think so.
Bro, all the manager can do, all the
I don't
manager
think
can
so.
do is a knee. You know, a fucking
A
like
knee?
work him over.
I'm gonna
I hit Brian with a knee.
I'm gonna murder myself.
I
right here on this
got
shit.
I got Tarzan with a good old back rake using these claws that I call
Yes.
nails.
God. Oh my God.
And I use my big boy strength. You know, I had to stretch, so that's what I stretch
Yo,
for.
yo,
Those
the
nice
first
clubby
back
bows.
rake.
So if you're gonna
like a
sit
goddamn
here and tell
bro, the
me
dead
that I
fucking
didn't
whale.
use managerial moves, Pat, you don't know what a manager is,
Yo,
my
yo,
friend.
the first
sorry.
back rake was weak.
I'm
The
sorry.
first back rake was weak. And
Hey,
then
I'm not a wrestler.
then
I'm not a wrestler. I'm not a wrestler.
But that second one,
With authority, baby.
Yes.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
now
die.
I'm mad.
I'm literally gonna pass away right
Now I'm
here
mad.
as I'm listening to your words.
Don't
Your
you dare.
words are draining my life energy, Sean,
Bro,
and I'm gonna
bro,
pass away. I
bro.
can feel myself withering away as you justify what a managerial move or not a managerial move is. And by the way,
I'm just saying,
before
Pat.
you
I'm not
can even
wrong.
get to managerial moves, you got to think about managerial actions and motivation,
Yo,
which was
I
going
know,
over
Pat.
I gotta.
painstakingly.
I don't know, Pat.
I don't
if the
know.
story is that Brian's not there
I'm
yet,
sure.
then I
The
guess
one
the
thing I'm
manager
sure of
really
is that
has
you
an
don't
advantage
know.
on the guy.
But
So if
would
you really
why
got to
would
think
why would
about
he-
it, think
why would
about
he
it
get-
like
why would
that.
he tag into the match?
So if we break it down, Brian, if you're not there yet,
I don't want to
then we
break
really
down.
got
I'm
to
gonna have
sell
an
the
emotional
fact.
breakdown.
Well, if you
Don't
listen,
you
then you
dare.
won't have the breakdown.
I've been listening
The
is gonna
whole
be what does it
point-
to me.
The whole point was me being out there with Kit, being heavy with Kit. So when Brian goes out there, he can lay weights to me as he did with
Which
the
you
chair,
didn't allow him to do.
Wait.
which I didn't allow him to do.
Why-
He beat the
why-
shit out
But
of
you
me with
fought.
the
But you
chair.
fought back.
Fucked him up with the chair.
I fought back with the chair.
Yeah.
What
But
video
he
did you
fucked-
watch,
Brian
Pat?
fucked you up with the chair.
What video did you watch, Pat?
I
'Cause
watched
I'm
the
pretty
video-
sure I let
I
Brian
watched
beat
the
my
video.
ass,
There
and then he
I
went
watched
to
a video
pick
of an
me up.
8-year-old
There was
boy
supposed to be no
backyard
retaliation.
wrestling. That's what I watched a video
Like, there
of.
was supposed
What's
to be
that?
no retaliation,
Say
but
it again, Pat.
The plan was that we let Sean have his way with Brian for months and months so that Brian could have a 30-second clip of having his way in a managerial way against Sean.
You know what's sad?
Oh,
They
my
have
God.
a guy like Kit who's so underrated dealing with this shit. Having him go out there look like a fucking
I
ass.
think Kit was happy to be there.
How about Tarzan? Bringing the fire, bringing the real
The
fire.
only
to
thing
it,
that
and
made
looking
the
fucked up.
wrestlers look like asses is interacting with you!
Oh, with me. And not you, the guy who was supposed to ref and is standing there saying, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Oh, how about this? How about this? If
Well,
we really
because
want
I
to break
would-
the
I would
fourth
never-
wall,
as an
let's
official-
really break the
as
fourth
a-
wall. How's
as
this?
a- as a fucking
chat,
seasoned-
hey, chat,
as a
hey,
seasoned
chat.
official,
We try
as
to
a
set up a
seasoned
time
official,
so we
as
can
an
all sit
all-time
and get
official,
this shit
as a
done,
guy
but nobody
who's been
wants to
doing
make the
fucking
time for
referee
fucking me.
from
Am
before
I
Jimmy
wrong
was
or am I not
born.
wrong?
And
you can
as a
keep,
referee,
you can keep talking, Pat, but I will never
as a
be
referee,
wrong.
I
You're
sensed,
fucking
I sensed that
unprofessional.
you were going to
You
be
never show up
fucking
to
off the
fucking
rails.
do things,
There was a
and when you
tag
do
rope. All of a
show
sudden,
up,
why is
you
there
want
a
shit to
ladder
run
match and a
how you
tag
want to
rope?
do
Why
it.
is there a tag
Let's
match?
get it
Why
really
is there a
popping.
tag match in
Let's
the
get it really popping, Pat.
I want to
What?
hear
No,
those.
on some
Hey,
G
you
shit.
can't
On some
overtalk
G
each
shit.
other.
When a nigga
I
goes
wanna
and
hear.
says, let's motherfucking meet up and let's schedule this shit together, nobody wants to meet up, right?
Pat walked
Right?
around for at
No,
least
Brian,
2
I'm not
hours
screaming at you,
talking to
Brian. I'm
everybody.
talking to Pat. Because
but I don't
Pat's
like
the
it.
leader.
You shouldn't be
Pat's the leader.
No, but the
Pat
thing
don't
is,
lead
the thing
shit.
is,
Pat don't lead shit.
yeah, the
Pat
leader.
don't lead shit.
Well, you see,
the only one that's
let me
leading
tell you-
right now
let
is
me break it
fucking
down for
Brian.
you. Let me break it down for you. Here's why I'm the leader.
You don't
Here's why I'm the
fucking do
leader.
shit.
Here's
Go
why I'm the
fuck
leader.
yourself.
Here's
We're
why I'm
in
the
same
leader.
fucking clothes
Here's
on
why I
Sunday.
am the leader.
I want to hear.
bum.
I want to hear.
Fuck out of here.
Here's why I'm the
I
leader.
wanna
Fuck out
hear.
of here.
Here's
Suck
why
my
I'm the
I
dick.
leader.
want to hear Sean. Let him talk. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Shut the. No, we don't do that. Sean, get your ass back in here. I want to hear. I want to hear. I want to hear, God damn it. Sean, don't you do that, Sean. Get your motherfucking ass back in here. As the fucking born on 11/29, get your ass back in here. Don't you dare. Don't you dare not let Pat talk back. We're back. Sean,
So
yeah,
the
this
reason why I'm the leader is because what I do is I let you guys do whatever you want, and when it's time to release the single, I try to touch upon it, respect everyone's ideas, get the fucking idea out there. You know what I mean? Like, and by the way, like the leader of the Bullies doesn't need to masturbate himself by writing 8 pages of Martin Scorsese bullshit, thinking that Bullies is a stepping stone for like him becoming a brilliant wrestling mind. Point of the Bullies is that we are wrestling minds, and we operate within our own universe. So yeah, I didn't read that 20-page fucking diatribe. I woke up the morning of thinking about everything that we've ever lived and experienced, and I cultivated a painting. And by the way, when I called and told about the painting, the major ideas and the major colors that everybody wanted to use were incorporated in that painting. And then Sean gored that canvas.
I can't, Sean, get your ass back in here. I
Yeah,
don't
come on,
want
dude.
stand
Come
for it.
on. Come on.
I want to
Sean
was
better get his ass
fine,
back
right?
in
say
here.
that I kind of almost knew that was going to happen.
I mean, I was just
I
wondering,
would've
like,
thrown money on it.
Brian, do you
I
think...
couldn't even hear.
Brian, do you think that your uncle possessed Sean on this day?
There was definitely possessions afoot.
On this day?
People were possessed that day. Multiple possessions, and I don't want to attribute my uncle to his behavior.
All right,
but
listen. Here's
for
what
my
I'm gonna
behavior.
do.
I know that I was touched by my.
This exit interview obviously has gone off the rails.
That seemed like a real exit interview.
Well, I mean, lucky for
It's
Sean.
a real.
Lucky for Sean,
it's a
Tarzan.
real interview.
Lucky for Sean that Tarzan is used to like working with Grimm's toy show, so he was okay letting Sean beat the shit out of him.
Pat.
He was okay with Sean beating the fucking shit out of him for no reason at all. Anyway, listen, I'm willing
Well, Tarzan, I mean,
as a
Tarzan?
benevolent and, overall joyous and positive member of the Blvd Bullies, I have been wowed and impressed with this exit interview. Even Sean, what balls? It takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of balls to never face your problems and hang up on a Zoom call. So I'm impressed. That kind of ignorance can be a tool in wrestling, as we've seen on Deathmatch
there
Elite.
was no talking. There was just talking over. So I get it. Nobody was talking. It was just, I wanted to hear.
The thing is that it takes me 2 days to take 6 months of stuff and put it into a great thing. It takes me 2 days to do that. And because it takes the fired in this program, the exit interview guys, 6 months and a Microsoft Word document, now all of a sudden I'm not trying hard enough.
Pat,
But the
don't you
thing
dare.
is that I'm the oracle, dude. I'm the Oracle. I got the answer. I'm seeing what you guys are saying. I'm listening. I got the answer. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed WWE tryout, Ringside Sean's tryout video.
You know, Pat, you're a foul, bro. You're a foul. Look. I didn't even know what I was going to say, but you're foul, bro.
I am willing to rehire both of you. I am willing to rehire both of you. And Sean, if you're watching, I'm willing to rehire you as well. Now, Brian, you can do it right here live, but Sean's probably going to have to send a video. I need you to raise your right hand and swear a few things to me before I rehire you. Are you interested in still being a part of the...
He doesn't swear to the right hand. He's left-handed. He is a left-handed path, motherfucker.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm ambidextrous.
Yo, by the way, just want you guys to know...
Understand
me?
Just to,
fuck anything.
Just to pull the curtain back, Tarzan drove 150 miles per hour back from the Gathering of the Juggalos to be with us at the barbecue. And not only did he do that, he produced a large walking stick that he found in the gathering. Larry,
The gatherings.
The gathering.
He made it. He was late, but he made it, and everything got done the way it needed to be done.
He showed up to... He thought he was doing a Chad Minis show. He showed up to fucking Shore Islands.
Wrong place he went.
He does a lot.
He was coming from the Gathering of the Juggalos, so, you know, he was probably all fucked up in the game.
So, you know, originally the idea was to have you and Sean both off the show this week to, like, continue the storyline that you guys are fired. And I kind of
started off. We started that way.
Yeah, that's that. Well, yeah, but I said like, well, you guys were going to be off all week, the whole week, and I was like, you know what, like, I really don't want to give any of the parties involved an excuse to continue acting like the character that they've been portraying. So let's have an exit interview, rehiring interview, so that next week we can debut the Slug Christ remix theme.
New theme.
We can debut a little bit of a few guest stars, guest segments that we're working on. And you know what, guys? Bombshell right here. I think I want to swap out this Nick Gage intro for a Captain Dave intro as well.
I like it.
And I think that after we've proven how dope we are and how the barbecue went from level 1 to level 2 like so exponentially, I think that that's a cool thing for us. Like WrestleMania seasons in the summer, it culminates to the barbecue, and then we reset and we get a few bells and whistles. So Sean, we'll get a notarized document sent over to you.
You want me to swear on something? I'm not going to swear on like...
But I need you, I need you to raise your right hand. I need you to raise your right hand. I, Brian, and Sean.
I, Jewberg, fuck Sean.
Swear on my dead uncle's bongos that I will no longer do wrestling moves.
I solemnly swear on my dead uncle and his bongos that I will no longer do wrestling moves.
I will no longer interact with wrestlers and try to sign walls that are none of my business signing, make cards that are none of my business making, and no longer try to get involved in the wrestling business.
It's too long.
I will not sign walls because I used to sign desks with dicks, and I will not.
That wasn't what I said.
I will
I
not.
told you it was too long.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was too long. I already forgot everything you said. But I will not do those things that you said to the best of my abilities.
No, Brian, you don't say to the, you can't end it with the best of my abilities like you could not do it. You have to swear not to do it.
Yeah, because you gave him too much to say.
Yeah, you have to.
You gotta give him short things to say.
All right, Larry, can you come up with a fucking oath for Brian then on the fly?
Here, huh?
Could you give him an oath?
Sure, but you gotta put your right hand down and put up your left hand.
Oh my God.
You ready?
My married hand.
Yeah. I, Jewberg.
I, Juberg,
do solemnly swear
This is better.
do
This is
solemnly
much
swear
better.
to no longer execute pro wrestling maneuvers
to no longer execute pro wrestling maneuvers
I love this.
on any form of multimedia
on any form of multimedia
towards any wrestler,
towards any wrestler,
category other, valet,
what'd you say?
valet,
Or
or fellow podcast co-host
fellow podcast co-hosts
on my marriage to the lovely, beautiful, big-breasted Amanda July Ginsburg.
on my lovely, big-breasted, beautiful Albanian wife, Amanda.
So help me, Satan.
So help me, Satan.
Amen. Can we talk
Because
about?
I'm an ordained minister. You know I'm an ordained
Yeah,
minister.
he knows
You
how
don't
to do
talk
it.
about
That was some pro shit.
I'm an ordained minister. I do this shit. You got to give them short things because they're so nervous. They're so nervous to be throwing their lives away that you got to give them short fucking shit to say to be like, okay, I throw my life away. I'm kidding. But no, they're nervous.
Andrew, I just want to say before you do anything, on a positive note, we are a unpaid sponsor of We Love Wrestling, the Death Wish Cup, and that will be coming up next year. And we did some announcements. We announced that Dr. Redacted will be fighting in that tournament.
Is that the Tommy Trainwreck deal?
Is Sean in that? Is Sean in that tournament too?
It's very, very possible that.
How many spots are left?
Into that tournament.
Could we, for the first time ever as Blvd Bullies, pay to sponsor a wrestler, and that wrestler is Sean?
Sean is not. Sean may be managing like you did at the Gathering. Maybe Sean's managing like
According to Sean, managers could just get involved in wrestling matches and be tag team partners.
Yeah. I mean, don't you remember when Jim Cornette got up on the apron, grabbed the tag rope, and became a tag team partner and made it a handicap match on the fly?
Paul Heyman tagging in.
Anyway, listen, I'm just going to fucking imagine that Sean is at home, feeling the errors of his ways, raised his left hand and hailed Satan and spoke along exactly like you said, Larry. So in the words of the most satanic man that's probably ever lived, Vince McMahon, the door's always open. And much like we talked about, Larry, before we fucking threw to the video, you talk about the restaurant, you talk about an environment where everybody's bought in, a fucking football team, a movie shoot or whatever. Listen, I've already wasted my life on this shit. So what else do you expect me to do other than care like it fucking matters? So if
like
that's
10 years.
Right. 10 fucking
You're a
years.
decade. Yeah.
Right. It's no step. It's not. This is not a stepping stone for me. This is my fucking headstone. All right. So, with that said, things happen. Arguments are had, and I would prefer nothing else other than to all of us be in the kitchen cooking 5-star meals, screaming at each other like we're fucking assholes. Right. So season 3 is starting next week. There's a lot planned.
Should we get to? I want to also get to Larry's favorite part of the show.
Oh yeah. Hey, yo, I don't do this often,
This is
but
a very exciting.
I really have to pee. I have to pee. I'm sorry.
All right, Larry, go ahead,
really
Larry.
Go ahead. Really
Can you show us those shorts?
Are they Jurassic Park, Larry?
Are those Jurassic Park?
That's fucking lit, dude. That's awesome. Whoa.
All right, Larry. All right, just go. Just get out of here. Just get out of here, you fucking weirdo.
Fans, Larry.
Jesus Christ. Look at those calves. He's got really nice calf muscles.
Good calves. Those are good calves.
I wore shorts during the pre-show thing.
I noticed. You specifically said that.
I never want to be seen in shorts. Yeah.
That you're going to put pants on, but you chose to wear shorts, and I liked that you did that.
For the pre-show, I was just wearing shorts.
I liked it.
I hated it, and you know it's funny because luckily I botched the first intro, but like I forgot that like Vinny was doing like from head to toe, so you could see my legs, and I was like rubbing my dick while I was talking the first time. So it's like, thank God I botched it because like I forgot that my hand was being filmed.
Did you see the because he zoomed in on the most recent version?
So the zoom in is much better. Zoom is much better.
Can you still see your knees?
I could have even gone a little bit wider. I would have gone halfway between the original version and the final. You know, because like when Sean walks in, you know, his head's cut off. By the way, I want to say another thing. Bald Steve was there. Oh man, fuck. I mean, this is a story. This is a part. This is a part of it. This is like a part of what happened. This is a story. This is what happened.
We removed all walls. All the walls are gone. Sean just busted them down.
So it's like, hey, Sean, listen. We don't have time to do this script, right? You know, but what we can do is, because you two are the competitors, me and Larry are impartial forces, we'll set up a whole nice thing. Vinny will take care of it, blah, 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 and we'll do a little pre-show. And you could stand right next to the camera. You could stand right next to the camera, dude, and all those notes that you wrote, and thank you so much for working so hard. But like I said, like, this is easy for me. I just woke up and shit it out, and it's better than what you said. And so, hey, but you could stand right over here and read the notes and cut to me and Larry, and me and Larry will hit all the points in the story that you feel will be valuable. So what do you think happened, Brian?
I think that Sean knew what he was going to do the whole entire time, and that was just the plan from the get-go.
From him, secretly.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he spoke to Tarzan and Kit about it.
It seemed like he did, because like they were like in unison. Like, do you think he got to them after I got to them?
It's 100% possible. I was just like, I was just in my own zone, possessed by my uncle.
Well, and then you know, the thing was that you were supposed to Michael Myers out to the balcony, and I kept looking up and seeing you standing behind the screen door like Michael Myers, but never opening. Like, it's like never opening and coming.
Yeah.
But that's because it became a threesome match.
Well, I completely missed the first cue, and we had to stop and reset.
But yo, imagine if like you went to see Slipknot, and like imagine you went to see Slipknot, and like they lowered Joey Jordison down from the ceiling, and he clicked 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just drop kicked the lead singer and started singing his own songs. Just Stone Sour concert out of nowhere. Bait and switch. I don't know, but
right, Larry's back. We can get to the
we
history.
worked.
my favorite
We
part.
literally worked ourselves into a shoot, because the idea was for us to end with me betraying Brian and Sean. But by the end of the match, I was so fucking disgusted that I actually was method acting. And I was looking at what was happening, and I said, if I don't act now, these 4 ignoramuses are going to be rolling around on the floor for another 25 minutes. So I took a tube, I went pop, and I grabbed the thing, and I fucking went into business for myself, because I was the only. Because if I was going to wait for my cue, I would have been there during the monsoon, which happened 45 minutes later. We were in Jurassic Park, dude.
Jurassic Park, literally.
So that's the real story. And by the way, the plan of this episode was for all of us to talk about it just like this, to like show you that it's up. Premiere for you, and because we're a family, and because we don't give a fuck, talk about it openly and honestly together. You want to get to Larry's favorite part of the show? How's your bladder feeling, Larry?
Oh, relieved. Light. I'm going to Stacy's party right after this.
How is Christina Diamond? Have you heard anything? Has she texted you privately telling you, like, you know what, Larry, I had such a great time at the barbecue?
Well, you know, I always
You know who's so cute?
Group.
Pat.
You know, I always message our group and Amanda individually and Christina Diamond to let them know that I got home safe. I message our group, I message Amanda, and I message Christina Diamond. I let them all know that I got home safe. So, yeah, we've talked. She's going through a little bit of things. Why don't you check in on her, Pat? Be like, hey, you have a good time?
Steve in the chat says that Larry kissed him right on his bald head, and he couldn't be more honored.
Yo, Vinny was like, it's chapstick, and it was like a little sweaty. It was a little sweaty of a bald head. And like, as soon as I felt it on my lips, I was like, yo, Vinny's right. It is chapstick.
Steve, do you put chapstick on your forehead?
It felt my lips felt nice and moisturized after kissing that bald head.
I just feel like I know that Sean was going to hang up because he came to the show with the glasses on, and it was supposed to be like no more gimmick, and then he came with the evil glasses. But I'm wearing evil glasses too.
I never even noted that.
This is the same outfit I used to betray you guys.
Pretty much always wear glasses. You and Sean always wear some sort of eyewear.
Brian, take it away. Walk everybody through, new and old and returning viewers, what Larry's favorite part of the show is and what it entails.
Well, everybody's favorite part of the show is the giveaway. We show.
Wait, you're so low. You're so low. What's happening? Could you like plug your thing in more or something?
My audio changed?
Give me a toast. Give me a toast.
Toast.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
You are low. I don't know what's going on.
He's
Even
low.
on mine,
He
you're low.
knocked something out. Check your ports.
I didn't change anything, guys. How about now?
Still like worse than ever.
Take this shit off.
Yeah, unplug and replug. Oh, now you're just done. Now you're just shot. God, you're ruining Larry's favorite part of the show. I'm so happy I fired you. No, we can't hear you. You're fired.
Me now?
Oh, much better.
I'm using the computer audio.
All right, just do that. Just do that.
Good.
We've gone to computer audio.
Good.
Larry's favorite part of the day.
Hey.
The show. It's when we do the giveaway. It's the meme of the week. You have to comment on the live, not the live chat, but the YouTube video. You comment on the YouTube video, and then the week later, we do a randomizer, and we show you the winner.
And if you think the ads are bad now, after the live gets posted, I put ads to aggressive. So you better fucking comment in the video right now, or you better sign up for Manscaped Blvd Bullies code.
Right, so let's show the giveaway. I see, and last week I was not on the show because Sean brutally attacked me, so I wasn't here. So I couldn't show you that this is the giveaway.
So do you want to read the comments from last week and give the giveaway from last week before we announce this week's giveaway?
Well, we're gonna show the giveaway that's gonna be won by these people because they never got shown.
They never got shown.
It never got
He
shown.
wasn't here.
It wasn't here.
And it's this. A completely signed poster of the show that you just watched on this show. Signed by everybody.
Poster of the show
the
of the show.
Rare Vinny Dude's signature.
8 by 10.
Probably the last ringside Sean signature
You
you'll
don't
ever
get
be able.
charged for 8x10s on this show. We give them away for free. Signed.
Am I on there?
You're on it.
Famer Larry Legend.
Did you sign it?
Signed it,
Oh,
man.
well, Larry's is by far the best. I've been working on mine, too, because, I've been asked more times than I ever expected in my life.
First
So
time
it's
I ever
like,
signed a double G. I'm the double G, July Ginsburg. First ever July Ginsburg signature. Very rare.
so wait, you're talking about, I thought that was going to be this week's prize.
Well, actually I printed 2.
Oh,
There's 2.
wow. So last
there
week
is-
and this week.
Last week and this week is the same giveaway. You both will win this.
It's the same.
For the winners, I'll throw in extras for you because you are the Bulls of the Wood.
I mean,
Extra what?
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that all our signatures are kind of like on point. Is there anyone you missed? Obviously, Christina Diamond didn't sign. If she was gonna, if we knew she was gonna be there, we would put it on a flyer.
Everybody on the flyer signed it.
You're telling me
She's not
Kit
on the
and
flyer.
Tarzan both signed both of those?
He signed both. Look, Tarzan Duran, the very elusive Tarzan Duran signature.
It's just his paw print.
TD. It's TD. Tarzan Duran.
It's just the Juggalo stick. Yo, that's so fucking cool, dude. That guy found like the perfect walking stick at the gathering, and he was like, "This is going in my car."
Dude, when you take psychedelic drugs, you find sticks and you keep them. That's just something that you do. It's a journey. A shaman would tell you that's what you do.
Yo, can I just tell you a quick story? I mean, I've probably said this 10,000 times on this stream, but I'll give you the bullet points. I thought that if I took acid at 8 o'clock at the Gathering of the Juggalos and watched Guar and ICP, that by 2 a.m., when I was supposed to manage Cass, that I would be fine to do it. Although the acid was very, very delayed. And it turns out that as I was putting my suit jacket on and my pants on, that I was tripping extremely hard on acid as our entrance music was playing. And I had the big phone, and I was this like fake Paulie gimmick. And by the way, they say the hardest thing that you can do is have to run and pick something up from your car. I was 100,000% on acid and grabbed the keys and went back to the car and got my pants because I refused to perform in shorts. And I did it, and I got there, and I was on fucking acid, and it was Cass versus Big Joe, and I was in the thick of things as a heel manager, getting Fago and dildos.
Did you tag in? Did you tag in, Patrick?
Well, Brian, I see that you've picked up where I'm going.
Sorry,
I was getting Fago and dildos thrown at me. I was getting spitted on. And the gimmick was that I had the fucking thumbtacks in my left breast pocket. I had the other thing in my right breast pocket. And at this point, I was going to do this. And at this point, I was going to do this. And I was tripping super fucking hard on acid. And I said to myself, there's no way that I'm going to remember these 3 small steps. But guess what I did? Guess what I did, dude? I remembered them. And I got up on the apron, and he fucking roped me over, and I flipped over, and I didn't get myself over, but I went over the ropes. And then he picked me up, and he fucking attitude adjusted me on the fucking thumbtacks in the middle of the Gathering of the Juggalos at like 4 o'clock in the morning with me tripping on like 8 tabs of acid that I thought were going to hit 8 hours before what was happening.
Yeah.
And at no point did I think to myself, I need to get involved in this match and throw some fucking blows. At no point did I think, I'm going to get up on the apron and this is now a tag match. And I just want to say that. Shout out to JJ Allen, friend of the program. Shout out to Tarzan Man, friend of the Bullies. Shout out to all the guys. Pondo, Nick Gage, performing at the Gathering of the Juggalos. It is an experience. It is a great time. And I wish that upon everyone in the world. But don't sleep there. Get a hotel.
Now you got to read the comments.
Oh, that's right. It's Larry's favorite part of the show. All right, comments from last week. John Richter says, them. Don't support Blvd Bullies. Me, hold my beer and suck my dick, hater. Proceeds to super chat.
Yes, Johnny.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. Pork Chop Express says Steve Harvey is not funnier than Bernie Mac, which I totally agree.
Did you see that? I'm going to interrupt you. Did you see that someone sent us that thing?
Are we branching? Are we branching? Are we branching off?
Branch. I'm sorry. I'm a brancher. We're on a new season, and I'm branching. And Steve Harvey tried to steal Bernie Mac's role in Ocean's 11. He said that he would take less money than Bernie Mac. And that's why Bernie Mac never did another Kings of Comedy.
Wow.
So fuck Steve Harvey.
Fuck Steve Harvey. Wesley Easter says, Necro Butcher is trying to make a comeback in Texas. Larry, did you see this? Did you see that? I feel like Necro Butcher was in the owner of the promotion's living room, posting on Facebook, waiting for him. But then he was excommunicated, and then the students said, we're not gonna take it, and showed up at Necro Butcher's house, and I guess made him like an extravagant dinner. And then at the next show for this promotion, Necro Butcher was up, out of his wheelchair, body slamming somebody on the outside. Am I hallucinating?
Bro, Pat, I saw glimpses. I saw fever dreams of everything that you just said as well, Daddy. I saw fever dreams of it as well. And I know Dylan, and I know Dylan's journey over these years, and I absolutely guarantee you that everything that we've been seeing is reality. It ain't no dream. So, yeah. I didn't even know.
Hold on a second. I think we just got a follower or something that happened. I missed it. Hey, thank you for whatever
John
that
Richter.
was.
John Richter donated $10.
Hey,
Super
John
chatter.
Richter.
Yeah,
Hold
shout
my
out
beer,
Johnny.
he said. He said, hold my beer and let me
hold on.
fucking cum in it. That's what he said.
Shout out Icarus, Rhinestone, Johnny Rhinestone. Shout him out.
Hold my
too.
beer. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it now.
I like
Like
doing
a
the show way more without a
rhinestone
headset.
cowboy.
I feel free with no headset.
That's why I stopped doing the fucking things too, bro.
gastrointestinal
But I think it's this new
hemorrhage.
computer. Like the only reason I can hear you and it sounds good is because I have this luxurious new computer and I
You
like
got a MacBook Pro for $500.
No, I got a fucking it's a Lenovo fucking Legion. Some Microsoft shit. It's good.
Gastrointestinal hemorrhage says XPW Larry Legend September 7th LA.
You know, I might go.
What?
I think I'm gonna go.
Why?
I need all my.
You
I need all
guys
my
gonna go
food.
without me?
I'm
Bro,
gonna go.
go!
Do you wanna come?
I can't go.
Well, I'm going.
Wow.
You have time to take it off.
I'm switching. I'm switching with the nice Egyptian man, my coworker, and I'm gonna go for the day
Wow.
and then come home.
I think that's great. Great job, Brian. I can't go.
I was invited. I was invited personally.
Pat, get Simon Dean team to fly you out, and Jeff Anderson.
You said who? Who did you tell?
No,
who did you tell
no,
him to fly
no,
out? The guy
no,
that called
no,
me a
no.
pedo?
No. No.
He called you a pedo?
First of all, how am I going to get on a plane with Brian's
You don't
ID?
remember that whole thing, Larry?
You don't have to ride with him. Fly in your own shit.
I'm just saying the only identification I have to get me into strip clubs is Brian's ID, that they think I'm him.
It works, though.
But the TSA is going to know the difference, dude.
Okay.
And by the way, you know what? I think that in the Blvd Bullies third season, maybe because Brian and Larry are both going out to XPW on September 7th, maybe I take the role of a Slava, salty, hey, why didn't you text me about the show type of guy. Maybe I start hating and playing devil's advocate. Maybe
I think that you should stay
put
on the same road that you're on after taking my dead uncle's bongos to his grave and putting them to rest. A lovely gesture, and stay on that road.
Well, I put the cigarette out just to let you know, fuck you also.
I appreciated the cigarette.
So, Larry, you going to be there, yes or no? XPW Symphony of fucking AI-generated graphics.
Yo, I saw already announced as JTG, fellow Sagittarius, JTG, formerly of Crime Time. There's no way. There's no way that I would not be with him.
It's a whole different experience. You see that they're calling it a cultural event. There's going to be comedy, there's going to be music, and there's going to be live action.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
And it's for charity.
Let me get this
The
straight.
Armenian Youth Center.
All right.
Proceeds are going to the Armenian Youth Center.
Wow, that sounds like some kind of tax loophole for sure.
Well, whatever it is, it's for charity. The Armenians, they had a genocide.
You know what it is? Let me tell you something.
Oh, yes, please.
Brett Lauderdale runs the Ukrainian Cultural Center in LA. Now, Rob Black is doing things with Albanian charity.
And there's going to be comedy, which means that Dirty Ron is going to do stand-up. And then there's going to be music. That means that Stephen Jury's probably lame band is going to play. And then what? We're gonna just do a show after that for Albanian charity.
All of that is going on. Me and JTG will be chilling, waiting for our time.
You wish, Larry. That's your
Dude,
dream.
JTG is my homie from VXS fame. I have announced him so many fucking
Oh, yeah?
times.
I bet you $10 he calls you Harry. He goes,
you
hey,
guys
oh,
ever
hey,
heard of,
Harry
no,
Legend.
Have you guys ever heard of Earl Skakel? Earl Skakel?
Oh,
Does
yeah,
that ring
I
any
remember
bells to
you, Harry Legend.
No, bitch. He fucking told me about Blazing Saddles and how he
Mel
was
Brooks.
shocked that I didn't watch that movie as a black person. He said my black card was revoked because I never
very
saw
racist.
Cleavon.
Yeah, so
very
he's
racist
ashamed of
movie.
you.
It's a
All
very
right,
racist
next
movie.
comment. Horror, pain,
It's Mel
gore,
Brooks. That's
death.
why you love it.
Says anyone
Brooks.
else bummed that the
Comedy
lack
genius.
of death matches in GCW shows in Japan? How do you guys feel about how GCW went to Japan and there weren't many deathmatch shows?
I mean, I'm going to say that they do that purposely. I'm going to say that the only people are mad that they're not doing death matches are the death match mouth breathers.
Okay, so who's happy about what they're doing in Japan?
Dude, the shows are doing, they're not like, not people are going to the shows. People in Japan like wrestling that's not just death match. Like they're enjoying, there was a big fucking like guy in a costume doing funny shit. It's like it's more WWE.
I will say
than it
that
is deathmatch.
the clip you sent me where the panda does the headbutts
It's
to
the panda,
Effie and
it's the
Janelle,
panda.
the way that the face of the inflatable panda hits
It's a great
them
costume.
right
It's a
on
great
the top
costume.
of the head, and they bump is very, very funny.
It's a very funny costume, but it's very WWE and like funny.
But wouldn't you
gimmicky.
agree that like being over as an American in Japan doesn't mean that you're over in Japan? It's just like Japanese culture loves American people
They're very
acting like
respectful.
assholes.
They'll cheer for
Just
anybody.
like
They'll
we
cheer for
love,
anybody.
yeah, just like we love Japanese wrestlers here. It's like the same thing. It
They're
doesn't
very
really prove
respectful.
anything. It's really,
Just
really
look,
about,
I
like,
would say
financial, supremacy other than like, creative.
I don't
Larry?
think it's very easy to just go to Japan and wrestle. I think you have to be
It
invited.
is very easy to go to Japan and wrestle. Bro, this is not 1970 when Stan Hansen was doing a tour of Japan. It's not the same shit to go to Ribera and get a steak jacket and fucking be in the fucking hotel with Bull Nakano. It's not the same.
You can just get that shit on Amazon.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up for a second.
Fuck
You're trying
you.
to play me with JTG. My show now. Y'all bringing up GCW in Japan is the first I fucking heard of it. Nobody gives a shit about that. Nobody cares. They care more about us doing the motherfucking backyard barbecue than that fucking shit. Facts. Nobody gives a fuck about Epi and Dino DeShinko grabbing each other's ass in fucking Japan unless we give it clout. So let's stop talking about it. Nobody gives a fuck that Emma went to Japan for a second time. We don't give a fuck about that on my show.
For the people like Dr. Redacted, the Dr. Redacteds and the MAGA butchers that go to Japan, I think that it's like comparable to being a band.
Bro,
and
but it's
making
not
it to
the
be
way
able
it
to.
used to be. The motherfucking path that was paved to even be able to say I went to Japan does not exist anymore.
I'm just
It
saying, as
doesn't
an
exist
artist,
anymore.
it's for as an artist to go to a different country when you're doing your own art.
Wrestler. We're not talking about art.
All right, so
Art is being blurred because of David Stars and because of Dr. Redacted. And I love you, Dr. Redacted. I love you. But the shit that they were doing back then is not what Dale Patrick is doing right now.
Right,
I love you, Dale. But it's not the same.
And it's not as
So don't
daring, as
fucking back it up
dangerous.
on my show like these motherfuckers are doing shit.
Larry, you're so right.
I will take over the show. Okay?
Oh, I'm just.
Yes, bow to you. You win. Okay, good. It ain't the same shit that paved the way for motherfuckers like Ruckus to get over that motherfucker.
Well, and also, if a guy like Cass could just spend.
Thank you.
You just take
Said.
just have a guy having, you have $10,000 laying around. You could have obviously wrestle in Japan, get your
It
Ribera
ain't
jacket.
John Tenta. It ain't Big Bubba Rogers. It ain't Stan Hansen. It ain't Chris Jericho. It ain't Chris Benoit. It ain't Pegasus Kid.
Oh, and by the way,
it isn't Black Tiger. They all paved the way for us to even be conversating about this shit.
well, and also rest in peace, Kevin Sullivan, who also did the same thing that you just described with all those legendary names. Kevin Sullivan died, Larry.
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah, he died.
And I want to say that there was a weekend of shows at Outlaw before Sean stole my job.
No one knows about that shit. I don't know one shit that happened over there besides Dino rubbing up Effie.
Well, no, they did.
And
They
Amel,
did like an 8-man tag
and
against the Panda.
Amel being like, "I'm here again,"
Can we
and
do
a typhoon.
Can we do deathmatch drama?
No, there's.
I think we already started.
No, we're not even done with Larry's favorite part of the show.
Oh, we didn't.
I think we
finish the
already
giveaways.
started.
I got character.
As a performer, as a drummer that played in a band.
Right now,
to
you don't
go
mean
to a
you don't mean
different
wrestling
country.
performer. You don't mean wrestling performer. You mean a
No.
performer of music.
Just a performer in general to go to
Wow.
a different, just to go somewhere that
Is that
isn't
what
your
you would call
home.
what happened on
To
Sunday?
fly overseas is something special to the person that's doing it. Now, you know what I mean? Just to be able to do that somewhere else, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm just saying, as someone that played in a band,
Oh, dude,
I would-
absolutely. And when the
I would have
people,
played if I played in Japan. I would have came. I'm all over myself.
yeah, when the people who we love go to different countries,
So maybe, but it might
We
be
praise
easier
them.
for wrestlers to do it.
and when the people that
Might
we
be
hate
easier
do
for
it,
them.
we shit on them.
Now it's
Right.
easier now.
Right. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Easier
Now.
now. Right.
And the even fact that you're bringing it up is because of what happened then. No.
Can I get to the final comment and Larry's favorite part of the show? By the way, Sean, I just want to let you know that you are loved and welcomed on this broadcast, dude.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go.
Larry, what is
I'm
your
gonna pull
problem?
a Sean.
What is your
Wait,
fucking
All
problem?
11. Look, it started with you and me.
What is your
It's
problem?
gonna finish with you and Brian.
What is your
'Cause I don't
fucking
want to
problem,
be here
dude?
anymore.
Why?
Because I said Japan. Because I said Japan.
No, because you don't listen.
I
listen.
listen.
What's your fucking
Listen.
problem, dude?
Me?
Both of you.
Problem.
What, are you
I'm
going to
just
leave?
saying.
Oh, now he's talking about he's going to leave. He's going to hang up. What, are you going to hover your finger over the button and threaten us just like Sean did?
Sean and I are born in the same day.
Oh,
When
well,
we don't got nothing else to say. When we don't got nothing else to say, we're out of here.
Oh, so you're going to go hang out with you and him are going to go hang out with JBL?
This is his
Baby.
birthday.
What are
Same
you gonna
birthday
do?
guy, too.
What are you going to do, Larry? Just stay on the
I'm
fucking
just
show.
saying,
dude.
look, I love this part of the show. I love this part of the show.
Doesn't
But
seem
don't
like it.
y'all motherfuckers.
I
Don't y'all
swear
try
to
to
God.
don't y'all try to double team my ass.
Oh, never.
and
Larry!
be like,
This has nothing to
Don't
do with
y'all
double teaming any
try.
asses. It
Larry,
has to do with opinions. It's
all
just
I've been
opinions.
talking about.
I only like accordion, not no double anal.
What?
Like a finger cuffs,
What
like the
are you
Japanese
saying?
finger cuffs.
Hey, final
what I'm talking
comment.
about?
I do.
Final comment. I Got Character Productions responds to the deathmatch lack of things happening in Japan by saying, yeah, I'm a little bummed, but the matches have been fun.
All right. So on that note,
Shout out Marcus Mathers. You're
Why?
a prodigy. Shout out all the motherfuckers. But bitch, don't fucking try to put that shit.
What's
like it's
happening?
back
Brian,
when-
show me the winner.
with the comment of the week.
John Richter. And, because I'll pin the comment.
Good.
I'll pin the
Good.
comment. I'll pin my favorite
Good.
when I'm just bored. But that means no,
Good.
that affects the probability none at all.
Good.
Yeah. And John Richter, guess what? You're winning the fucking autographed backyard barbecue fucking
He
bonanza.
deserves it. Johnny.
Johnny!
Also
And
next week's giveaway.
So next week. So comment on this video, and then we'll do that next week. And by the way, next week, guys, I'm just really feeling this idea of season 3. I'm feeling this idea
Yes,
of
I'm
like
very
a
excited.
reset.
We've already heard we've heard a preview of the Slug song, and it made me come.
Yeah. Larry, it's almost like Slug Christ himself has been listening to the song as much as all of us and been thinking about all the guitar riffs and weird drum beats that it could be. So we're getting a Slug Christ
If Brian came,
remix.
I'm coming. If Brian came, I'm coming.
You understand me?
If Brian came, I'm coming.
So here's what I'm thinking for next week. I'm thinking Rebirth next week, Slug Christ remix, maybe an intro instead of from Nick Gage, from fucking, our guy. And then maybe like a few more segments, like some special. What are you doing? Why are you licking your phone?
Because I dropped Acme Chocolate Company Dynamite bars, 1,000 milligrams. You can watch me eat them. Stoned for Science on streamxpw.com. Pat hates that show.
Did you see how many times that I said I hated that show on the pre-show?
I heard it.
Yeah, I was just
Thank you
joking.
for mentioning it, though.
Yeah, well, we
I
plugged
don't
it.
remember anything. You said that?
Multiple occasions, Larry. It's okay. I like it when people don't like my things. I enjoy it. It makes me feel good when people hate my shit. It makes me want to make more shit. So please keep hating my shit, our shit, so we make more of it. So you can hate it and we make more.
I'll
and it's
tell
just
you
a
this,
never-ending, infinite fucking process.
Brian, on a week-to-week basis, I can definitively say that I have yelled at you much, much more than I've yelled at Sean. And I've been so worried about your
like it when you
behavior
yell.
so much more than I have been of Sean's. And even though Sean was showing elements of going completely AWOL, going completely attitude era, just Columbine wrestling.
I have to ask you, is this Sean's haircut moment? Because I ruined the haircuts. Remember when I ruined the haircuts? This is like Sean's haircut moment.
I just don't understand why you would throw me off the rails like that.
I'm sorry. I do that.
You're fine. You know,
I mean,
you're still
it's
fired. You're still
chaos.
fired.
I raised my left hand.
It's chaos.
But I just think it's so funny that Brian has always been considered the unhinged one. And Sean was the one who went crazy, needing to beat up all of his adversaries. Like, wow. Like, I mean, he had a lot of pent up. You know, I mean, hit you with the chair. I mean,
I'm surprised he didn't go after me.
I was a little worried. You remember when he came into the interview? I was a little worried. He was slapping things.
You were petrified.
I was
Patrick.
terrified, dude.
Petrified.
Hey, you know, and I want to tell you, God, dude. I mean, does anybody else have? Are there any other topics? Because I'll keep going about the barbecue.
Yes, deathmatch drama. I just want to say that John Wayne Murdoch, happy birthday, but he refuses to work with certain people. Certain people like Drake Younger, Masada, MAGA Butcher, and even Mickey Knuckles.
My favorite aunt.
Your favorite aunt, Larry. He will say that they're unsafe whilst the man has broken a neck.
Wilts.
And nobody talks about it.
So wait.
John Cumberbatch.
Take
Hubert
two.
Cumberbatch. Shout out, broken neck boy.
Take two. Say that again. Explain it to me again.
This is
John Wayne
really
Murdoch
serious.
refuses to work with certain people claiming that they're unsafe.
Okay.
Mickey Knuckles, Drake Younger,
A few of the people.
Masada.
Okay.
And the man himself has broken another man's neck. So who's unsafe?
Well, it's not his fault. It was the guy. It was the guy's
Well,
fault.
I
He
guess-
didn't take the bump on it.
Fucking Canadian destroyed him off a
can
balcony through a
can
flaming table on boards.
Can I say
Unsafe.
he's
Get
probably
fucked.
he's probably
Happy birthday.
he's just probably worried about those people shooting on him for past transgressions. It's not a fact that he thinks that they're unsafe. It's that he feels that they will take liberties with his whole. They will take liberties with his whole, and he will not be able to handle himself with the likes of all those names that you just said if a promoter would have booked them against him.
Larry, when you say take liberty on his holes, maybe just think of how great your commentary was. during the match. Brian was excommunicated when we were talking about it. And Larry, like, while we were watching the match, I needed to keep Larry on mute because I'm not good enough to separate the audio tracks. But I muted, and I'm just telling Larry how great I think he is. Dude, talking about how the pool could be full of piss, the whole gimmick with Kid Osborne, you know, wearing his cross, but there ain't no God here in the backyard barbecue.
I wish the kids would have come again. I wish we would have gathered children.
Last year, yeah, kids just walked up.
Well, there was severe thunderstorm fucking warnings. Everyone was fucking in their homes fucking scared. It looked like fucking death outside. The clouds were fucking scary.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's like shortly after we filmed, as we were all cheering and drinking Hennessy inside.
Oh my gosh, the Hennessy.
There was Jurassic Park vibes outside. It was insane. It was like if you were Newman, you would have dropped the fucking thing with the mosquito in it. You know? It was so rainy. So windy.
Windy and rainy.
Yeah, at one point on my commute back to Baltimore, I had to like stop. Like it just came like I guess like around like midnight or 1 a.m. No, midnight because we got
that's why
early.
Steve left too. He looked at the Doppler and he saw that he had to leave immediately because a storm was coming in.
Yeah, at around midnight after I departed, there was one point where it was like everyone on the New Jersey Turnpike had their hazards on just to be able to see what was going on the road. It was bad. And I was like, if I die for this, I can't die for this.
We definitely were able to, even though there were some technical issues and there was some like, timing issues with Tarzan arriving because he was driving 200 miles an hour on vines. Like he was in a Flintstones car going 120 miles an hour from Ohio. Imagine how fast this motherfucker's feet needed to move.
And he got past us. He got to South Jersey.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right. He was just rumbling too far with his Flintstones car. He went
couldn't stop.
Past us.
Couldn't stop.
Yeah. He was going with his heels and it just like went like 50 extra miles, dude.
Couldn't stop.
We love the man.
Yo, they're both so nice to be around too. Kid Osborne, Tarzan Duran. Thank you so much for not beating the shit out of Sean. Just being professionals. Rope swinging your way to our domicile. And you know what? Hey, listen. Like I said, the door's always open. I'm starting to feel bad. But we needed to talk openly and honestly about what happened. You're completely muted. I don't even think you have your headset on anymore.
Well, I was being polite and not interrupting you, and I was saying it silently that I don't give a fuck. But there you go.
Anyway, I guess we could fucking pretty much wrap it up. I don't even know how much time we've spent, but we premiered the shit. We're just at about 2 hours. How do we feel? Final thoughts? Oh, by the way,
I'm sorry. Shout out to everyone that goes to Japan. It is an achievement. And I don't want to.
Fuck those people. Fuck them, dude. No. Don't go back now.
I don't want to make it seem like that our show in the backyard.
That's what you said. That's literally what you said.
I don't want it to seem like that any shit that I'm doing over here is like less than. Just because they got over there, because getting over there now is very easy. That's all I'm trying to illustrate.
But it's not as easy as
I know what you're saying.
Filming a backyard barbecue.
It's on. It's on, bro. That's why we're talking about it. So don't fucking be like, oh yeah.
Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. You're the one who's questioned yourself.
No.
You started this. I didn't say anything.
Or Brian did. No, I'm feeling a little bit of the flame of the deathmatch doctor. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect anybody that makes it over there because it is an achievement, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same as what.
That's all we were saying. That's all we were saying.
That's all. It ain't. I mean,
Oh, and guess what? Merry Christmas. I ordered you guys 3 Ribera jackets off Amazon.
Well, the internet, I'm going to say
No,
the
you didn't.
internet changed everything. There wasn't internet.
Yes.
The internet
Yes,
made it easy.
Brian.
Like,
Thank
it
you.
made the level of connection. Like everybody can connect with the internet. So it may be easier for Dr. Redacted to get to Japan because of the internet.
Just like it's
but
easier for
it's
Brian Ginsburg to get involved in XPW.
And Deathmatch Elite, I am now fully reinstated as
you
a
imagine,
moderator.
Larry, have you heard this?
You
right
are?
after
Is
Brian's.
Bison gone? Bison's gone?
No, he's there. I said as a joke that my first act as being reinstated as a moderator will be to accidentally remove Joe Beisler. But it was just a joke. I'm not going to accidentally remove you, even though you accidentally released my personal information. Thank my uncle, my dead uncle, for helping me through that match. The supernatural was involved in that Blvd Bullies backyard barbecue too.
There was a touch of the supernatural, wasn't there?
It was there. I still feel it. I'm a changed Jew.
Oh my God.
Changed.
Let me ask you this, because I cut a promo on the grave and just put my cigarette out on it. Do you think that I'm cursed in any way?
I think that my uncle liked cigarettes, so you probably hooked him up. So he probably wants to make you come.
Can I tell you something, Larry? Christina Diamond, what a goddess among men, just walking through Earth. And I used you as bait to get her to come hang out with me. And I'm sitting down trying to chat with her, and she looks over to one of the boards right past the pink pool with the panel that says "Die Slow" over it. And she goes, "Why does it say Jewish section on that panel? That's weird.
Well,
that's unheard of.
This is where you are, baby.
Okay, then put it down.
You
put
are.
It down.
You didn't even say the word once this episode.
What word?
Yeah, that is the truth too, because it's like, I guess at any point it really does fall on us to having had the ability to yell, "Cut! What the fuck is happening? Cut, cut, cut! What in the fucking God's name do we think we're filming here?" But, I guess it becomes like, hey, I don't want to cut the legs out of the energy. I don't want to stop all the energy and reset, and then maybe we don't even have the same magic. So it's like, okay, even though this particular part of it is completely, absolutely off the rails, I'm sensing the magic. I'm feeling the magic. Larry, obviously, a fucking huge part of that.
The glue. Larry is the glue.
And I'm looking up at Brian, ready to fucking do his shit. And I'm like, okay, this is fucking wild. But if we could just get to this one point, the point at which I'll tell Larry to keep that fucking energy up. If we could just get to there, we could all have a hot dog and we could get back on track. And listen, we're up against the rain. We're up against a lot of things. And yeah, so yeah. I mean, is it a little shitty to just shit on it after the fact? I guess the end goal was just to
shit on anything that I do.
Well, we're not talking about you.
There's nothing to shit on.
Talking about
with
us?
that video, I'm going to say with all the things that went wrong, the quality of that video and the work that went into it, there's nothing to shit on.
Yes, I totally agree. I agree. I think that it wasn't bad. I will rate the Backyard Barbecue video 6 out of 10. But I'll tell you this, that first or even second take, when me and Larry were sitting there, I was feeling the vibrations of 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So like, call me an asshole, call me a loser, obviously. And you know, you think about it, I'm like running through the match 1,000 times, and then Christina Diamond, this beautiful goddess, is just sitting right there. I turn around real quick. I told her, I have a real job, by the way. I totally have a real job and other hobbies.
You're a fucking bass player, an immaculate bass player. People might not know that.
But anyway, yo, it's just like, if we're gonna choose to dedicate months of our lives to a step-by-step absurd fucking bullshit thing that nobody cares about except for us, why shouldn't we be the ones that care about it in the final chapter of it?
Some people just go into business for themselves.
It's the Sagittarius way.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Larry.
My cats are fighting. Shh.
So final thoughts, final words, Brian, as Larry catches his breath.
Everybody to comment on this video. John Richter is the sole owner of the first giveaway. You can comment on this YouTube video and win the other giveaway signed by the entire cast of the Blvd Bullies Backyard Barbecue 2 Dead Uncle's Bongos on a Balcony Ladder Death Extravaganza. Fuck that bitch.
Yo, and you know, listen, I mean, we're talking shit because that's what we do on this show. But I want to say that I had such a fucking great time all day, dude. And yo, you picked me up so early. I left the house the second I closed my front door.
I barely sleep. I don't even sleep.
I was so cranky to
Sleep
get
for
up
the
so
week.
early. But yo, the second I got into the van with you and Vinny, I had a great time all fucking day. And then it only continued to fucking compound with Larry showing up and Vinny doing his thing and setting us up a fucking little pre-show. Now listen, did we nail the pre-show? No, we suck.
Dude.
I suck. But it was a great time. And
I don't like that kind of talk.
Stop fucking being a dickball, Patrick. We don't suck.
I don't like
We
that.
do what
No,
we
you
want.
will
The
never-
Blvd Bullies
and
do
you
what
will
they
never
want.
get me to co-sign on anything that I do that sucks.
Nothing
Never.
sucks, Larry.
If I'm on it, it automatically don't suck.
It's fucking legendary.
Thank you, Brian.
We come for Larry.
Dude, I ain't going to do no shit that sucks.
Fuck that, dude.
I'm not going to do no
We
shit that
manifest
sucks,
shit in
bro.
this bitch.
Look at my arrows in every company. NYWC, CZW, ROH. It was the latest shit. Because I'm not doing no shit that sucks, bro.
hey,
I'm
you
not
know,
doing no shit that sucks.
you know what my favorite part of the video is?
When you step on my dick.
Well,
Yes, that's the good part.
that is one of
Very
my
good.
that is definitely one of my favorite parts.
It's a very good part.
But my favorite part is at the end, Larry, where you say, you know, and I didn't even really think you're honoring me. I think it just speaks to the power of the McLaughlin group, which is the people that I stole the outro from. Out of time, bye bye. It's like I've just said it so much that it's like reverberating in your head. And I just watched that show so much as a kid with my grandparents, McLaughlin Group, Out of Time, Bye Bye, that I'm just happy to keep this legacy going, dude.
Dude, Larry ending it with out of time, bye bye. Made it legendary, dude.
Yeah, I really love that. And by that time, I was like waiting to hear it be over, you know? Like I did my walk away. And I was just waiting for it to be over. And when I heard Larry say out of time, bye bye, I was just sitting alone with a goddamn smile on my face. Just me and your dead uncle,
And my dead
Brian.
uncle's bum. Me and my dead uncle. And my dead uncle.
Listen to me. You listen to me.
So I thank you.
You ever heard that term, no one ever really dies? Have you ever heard that term, no one ever really dies? Yeah.
I've heard it.
Well,
I've
when
heard
I
it.
did that
Sure.
shit, not only was Brian's dead uncle a part of that whole fucking seance that we
My
did.
dad too. My dad too. Shout out Uncle
Your dad
and
too? Your dad too? But so were your grandparents, Pat. And the thing that led us to fucking have the passion to fucking do some shit where we would get those little things to live on forever, forever through others.
Well,
that
but
we
you see, like Brian's Brian's uncle for real was a percussionist, and Brian became a drummer. You know what I mean? And
He bought me my
left
first ever drum set. My dead uncle bought me my first ever drum set.
Right, and so the bongos are like oddly significant.
Very
You know what I
important.
mean? It's like oddly beautiful in its own odd way.
You understand me?
everything is tied together. And with that,
I have
why don't
2
you
or
feel-
3 ideas for who could replace Sean next week, but also I liked our
There's no one's
vibe.
replacing Sean.
I liked our vibe of just the 3 of us. I think this was cool
no
too.
one's replacing Sean. If Sean's not here, come on.
You know, I don't even want to get into it, but like Sean gets a certain way when he gets a certain way, and you can hear it in the tone of his voice. And you know, you just don't need to do it. We're supposed to be boys in this show. You know, we talk shit, we beat each other up, but it doesn't have to go there, dude.
Well, I was sitting outside after the match and you know, I'm very thankful for the people who hosted us. And I even went up to one of the co-hosts and said, hey, listen, just because I'm saying this, and this doesn't mean that like I feel, you know, I want you to know that I like am so fucking grateful for all of this. Like I love you all. It's like a big family. But you are a fucking idiot. And this guy came up to me all out of breath and all sweaty saying, are you mad at me? And I go, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say,
yeah,
some
I
people
kind of
can't
am.
handle
Yeah.
honesty. They can't handle honesty and constructive criticism.
But that's the thing. If you're
And
going to make
you
yourself
give-
a wrestler, then you need to be ready for
Patrick,
Yeah.
I will also say that you give honesty and constructive criticism in a way that makes people tight. But
We all do.
I'm just it's the way. The way that you do it is the way, and that's why we are Blvd Bullies, and we are here and fuck everybody.
You don't have to say that to me because you're desperate to get rehired. You don't have to
I'm
just
already
say that.
rehired. I raised my left hand and I swore on the solemn oath. You
Yo,
bitch.
so I guess what I mean to
That's
say.
right, Brian. Let him have it.
I guess what I mean to say before we end the program is that, on Sunday, even though I was screaming at the top of my lungs on the way home about the absolute train wreck of creative that it was, is that I slept on it. We all slept on it, and what we got going on should be what we got going on. So if you're in the sound of my voice and you're just somebody who may or may not have hung up on this Zoom call, I just want you to know that I fucking love you, but I will never, and you're welcome here all the time. We need you. We need you. But also, I am never going to stop roasting you about what happened on Sunday. Just like we roast Brian. Just like Brian took an ass beating for 6 months. Guess what? Now it's your turn to take an ass beating for 6 months.
Everybody deserves ass beatings, dude. It makes you
Everybody needs their ass pounded.
Anyway.
whole stretched. Maybe even fucking what's it called when it comes out? Prolapsed.
Prolapsed ass.
Some people don't gape. Some people don't gape. They prolapse.
I gape.
That is so disgusting. Both of you.
I'm just saying.
You're
Pat,
both
come
fired.
on. Come on.
Hey, and you know what the best part of it is? Is that we can talk about these things amongst ourselves as a family. But if you are a hater watching at home, we really could not give 2 fucks about what you think. Thanks for watching.
Not at all.
Thanks for the view. And as soon as this is over, we're going to make sure it's maximum ad revenue. So while you're screen recording and stealing
Hold
our
on, Brian,
ideas.
let me-
Side note, speaking of stealing our ideas, did you see that Lowlife Louie and fucking Madman Pondo are going to be wrestling for the first time ever at the company who begged us to be their social media ambassadors in the first show? And now what is it, the 7th show? The 7th anniversary? 1 year anniversary, they begged us. 7-year anniversary, they're just watching, stealing our ideas. You want to talk about that for a second?
What people do. It's what people do now, Patrick. It's the way. It's because of the internet. I blame the internet. The internet has made it easier to go to Japan, and it has made it easier to steal people's ideas.
And it's made it easier to look your friend in the eye and tell him, I'm not going to be a wrestler, and then become one.
Right.
So share it along to your tiny dick friends. Criticize every single move of every single moment of the last hour of content that we just put out, which is dope. Thank you to Vinny Dudes. And, listen, feel free to learn yoga so that you can spread your legs enough to sniff your own farts in the way that you always fucking dreamed of it. And until next time, if you're our enemy, who I fucking have been talking about, we're out of time. Larry, you say it. You say it, Larry. This time you say it, dog.
Out of time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
The man, the king.
Oh, so Christ.
There we go. I did it. I hit it.
Forever, forever, forever,
Boulevard. Blvd Bullies.